Arjun Gurung is the bowler. Batsman driving that one towards the short cover region, though not for run. It's a combination of 5 fielders on the offside and 4 fielders on the onside. One slip, short third man, point, short extra cover, whitish mid-off. This time playing the ball towards the cover region, though not for run. Problem with his run-up, so the bowler will go back to the top of his bowling run-up. So I was talking about the leading scorer of this tournament, Adit Subedi, 162 runs. Consistent score 78, 21, 32, 31. So he has been contributing in every match for the team's cause. Amit K. Bohra is the second man with the most number of runs against his name, 152 runs. Reading scores of 102, 6 and 44. Slower one this time, playing that one towards short cover region, though not for run. And Ashok Paudil in the third position as a leading scorer of Universal School with 148 runs, 2 half centuries. But the team is knocked out of the tournament. He has the best batting average, 74 runs. This time batsman driving that one, misfield, and the ball is running towards the cover boundary region. Third man fielder goes there, stops the ball, but batsman had plenty of time to cross over for a couple of runs. And in terms of bowling, Gyankunj's Saras Khatri is a leading wicket taker with 12 wickets in 4 matches, giving away 55 runs. And Ajay Dev of Rajan Memorial School is also with 12 wickets. And Manoj Khadka of Nightingale with 11 wickets is the third position. On the onside, we have one fine leg, backward square leg, mid wicket, and whitish mid-on. Arjun Tamang is the bowler. That's the end of the over. So 2 overs have been completed. Score is now on the board, 5 runs. Those of you who have just tuned on to Devi Bas Live, we would like to accord you a very warm welcome. Pleasant weather here at Pulchok Engineering Campus Cricket Ground. And we are coming live on the Devi Bas Live YouTube. So once again, it will be Srijan Gurung, jersey number 64, operating from the southern end. Bang on target, and batsman was compelled to play that one defensively towards the offside region. So every bets Nepal to serious leveling win in UAE in an exciting match. Nepal reaching the target for the loss of 6 wickets. Swashbuckling innings by Deepinder Singh Airy, 47 runs not out. And Karan Casey also contributed 20 runs. chasing a target of 107 of UAE. They reached that target in 19.3 overs, losing 6 wickets. Deepinder Singh Eddy was a man of the match for his wonderful knock. The last match of the 3-match series will be played tomorrow at the same venue. It's a weekend here in Nepal. Saturday is the official holiday in most of the European countries. The holiday is on Sunday. And in Gulf countries, they have holidays on Fridays, whereas in Nepal, we have holiday on Saturday. This time, batsman playing that one, and the bowler himself went there to stop the ball. No run taken. The first semi-final match of this School League cricket tournament, organized by Banepa Cricket Academy and Admix Media House. As we said before, there were 10 teams. Down the leg side, even wicketkeeper fumbles to stop the ball. Just a single. In fact, it's a wide ball, so 2 runs. Sundries move up. Eight runs on the board. This match is being played in ODI format, 30 overs per side. In T20 format, bowler gets 4 overs to bowl, whereas in 30 overs game, the bowler gets 6 overs to bowl. Once again, it will be Arjun Thamang wheeling away his right arm over the wicket from the northern end. 2 batsmen at the crease, Aditya Subedi and Neeraj Yadav. This time playing that one towards the point region, though not for run. In T20 format, there is only 1 power play, wherein for the first 6 overs, they can have just 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. But in ODI format, you have 3 power plays. We'll come back to you after this ball.
Drives that one towards the cover region for a welcome boundary. The ball hitting the advertising board at extra cover region. Loosener from Arjun Thamang, and the batsman was quick to pounce upon it and driving majestically towards the cover region for 4 runs.
Once again,
Adit Subedi, the man in form, the leading scorer of this tournament. So I was talking about the power plays you have in ODI formats, 3 power plays. That ball keeping low, and the batsman literally had to bend to play the defensive stroke. So there are 3 power plays. For the first 6 overs, you can have only 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle, and then from 7 overs to 24 overs, you can keep 4 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And from 25 to 30 overs, you can keep 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. This time, playing that one towards the square leg region, misfield, and the ball is traveling towards the square leg boundary region. The ball stops itself owing to heaviness towards the boundary region. The grasses are not properly cut off. So one shot, just a single. "16 runs on the board." End of the over. 4 overs have been completed. Score is now 15 runs on the board. Srijan Gurung once again from the southern end. Run rate approximately 4 runs per over. This time beaten outside the ostrum. Ball pitched outside the ostrum and moving further away. Batsman was drawn onto the front foot to play a defensive stroke, but the ball just passing his outstretched bat. Today's weather report: maximum temperature 18.3 degrees Celsius and minimum temperature 6.8 degrees Celsius in Kathmandu Valley. The coldest being Jumla, 1.1 degree. That's the minimum temperature. This time batsman playing that one towards the mid-wicket region and scooting for a cheeky single. Good understanding between both these batsmen. When the runs are hard to come by, what you need to do is to place the ball in the vacant region, play with softer hand, drop the ball in front of the fielder and go for cheeky singles. Beaten, lovely delivery this time. Superb delivery, faster delivery.
Surijan Gurung. And the hottest place, Biratnagar, with 26.5 degrees Celsius. And talking about the pitch condition, properly ruled. Slower one this time, trying to confuse the batsman with his deceptive ball, but the batsman was smart enough to point it defensive stroke. Now this is the kind of the weapon of the fast bowlers. All of a sudden they bowl slower delivery, try to confuse the batsman. Five overs have been bowled. Total now 16 runs on the board for Gyankunj school. Adit Subedi, jersey number 81, and Neeraj Yadav, jersey number 18. Opening pair for Gyankunj school. This time playing that one towards the square aggression, though not for run. In this tournament, we have seen some wonderful batting performances and bowling performances as well. Century, only a century in the name of Amit Kumar Mahato, the captain of white ball, one more run. Amit Kumar Mahato, the captain of Rajan Memorial School, the only century maker of this tournament. And the best bowling performance coming from Saras Khatri of Gyankunj School against Virat School. His performance was 4 overs, 2 maiden, 10 runs and 5 wickets. And the only hat-trick performed by bowler from Rajan Memorial School, Ajay Dev. He performed hat-trick against Pushpa Sadan School. His bowling analysis was 3 overs, 1 maiden, 7 runs, 4 wicket, including a hat-trick in that match.
Vociferous appeal, but no reaction from the umpire whatsoever. Niraj Yadav, the highest score for Adit Subedi in this tournament has been 78 runs not out. He made against Meridian School and 78 runs coming off 56 balls. There you can see the second power play is on now. It will go up to 24 overs. Now you can have 4 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. School League Cricket Tournament, very good concept brought by Bonipa Cricket Academy. Platform for the youngsters to showcase their talent. This time sneaking that one and the ball running down towards the third man region. Single for Adit Subedi. 19 runs on the board. Gyankunj school going about their business in a sedate manner, knowing the importance of this game, semi-final match of this tournament. It's a pressure cooker game for both the teams, and the team who can hold on their nerves will emerge as the winner. So in such a pressure cooker match, you need to have good temperament. You have to be mentally strong, not to get bogged down by the pressure situation. You have to play a normal game of cricket. If you take pressure, then you won't be able to, play according to your normal game. It is only when we are in a, peaceful status, we can perform according to our full potential in whatever way, whether you are playing the game of cricket, whether you are performing or doing anything. Some problem with the batsman's pads, so he's tightening up his pads. So I was talking about the mental status you need to have. You have to be at peace, cool down, relaxed, and then play. "19 runs on the board for Gyankunj school. Right into the block hole this time, and the batsman was compelled to play onto the front foot. Apart from the skills and technique you require to excel at the highest level of any competition, it's mental toughness. That's very important. You need to have that clear instinct in yourself, self-belief. This time batsman playing that one towards the mid-wicket region for a single. You may be spending hours and hours of time practicing in the nets, but the real thing is you should be able to perform in a real match situation. So the player who can perform in a real match situation is a real winner. "20 runs on the board, 7 overs have been completed." Let me tell you, this semi-final match is being played in ODI format. It's a bit different in terms of, it's a different ball game altogether in comparison to T20 format and ODI format.
In T20 format, the batting side gets only one power play, but in ODI format you have 3 power plays. At the moment, second power play is on. Batsman driving that one towards the wideish deep mid-off region for a single. 3 power plays. First power play, it goes up to 6 overs, wherein they can keep the fielding side can keep 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Second power play is on at the moment. It will go from 7 overs to 24 overs. You can keep 4 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Going for a mighty hit, missing completely, and the ball is being fielded at the boundary region. In the form of extras that you can see on your monitor. The condition of the pitch, it looks dried, compact. Driving that one towards deep extra cover region for a single. And to become a successful sportsman, you need to have dedication, determination, discipline, self-belief to excel at the highest level of any sport. We see world champions, whether it is in cricket, football, tennis. The players, the world champions, they spend hours and hours of practice time in the nets, always involved in improving upon the quality of your game. Down the leg side, and the ball crosses over the fence. Performance, sloppy fielding at the fine leg region. It should have been stopped. In ODI format, you just can't afford to give away any extras in the form of misfield. It should have been stopped. It should have been a single run, but owing to misfield, the ball crossing over the fence, 3 extra runs. That's a big issue in a crunch situation where in ODI formats, you win the game by a margin of 1 run and you are giving 3 runs. That could play a decisive role in a crunch situation in crucial times. Driving that one towards the cover region. Wanted a single and a shy, good backup, so no extra run, no overthrow. Decent start by Gyankunj school at the moment. 28 runs on the board, 8 overs have been completed. At the crease we have Aditya Subedi, jersey number 81, and giving him company is Neeraj Yadav, batting is jersey number is 18. This match coming exclusively live on Devibas Live YouTube. Please watch Devibas Live YouTube and subscribe it as well. And also we expect your constructive criticism
your suggestions, advices to improve upon our quality in terms of telecasting the matches. Change in the bowling attack from the southern end. We have spin attack first time this morning. Ashish Kumar. Good ball. Ashish Kumar, jersey number 40. Wide ball signaled by umpire Dharmasundar Shakya. Number 2 umpires for today's game, Dharmasundar Shakya, Ravindra Gupta. These are the 2 umpires on the field. And our official scorer is Ishwar Raya. This time batsman pulling it away, that one towards the mid-wicket region for a single. And now your commentator, Sanjeev Lamayulmu. School League Cricket Tournament. Very good concept at a time when we do not have any cricket tournaments being organized in our country owing to suspension of Cricket Association of Nepal. The private sector is coming up with cricket tournaments and organizing and providing platform for the youngsters to showcase their talent. We need to have proper domestic cricket setup in the coming days. The way the game of cricket is becoming popular day by day. And in recent times, we have seen our Nepalese players creating world records in ODI and T20 format. Rohit Kumar Paudel becoming the youngest batsman to have scored a half century in ODI games. And just a couple of days back, the new entrant in the national squad, Sundeep Zora, becoming the youngest batsman to score half century in T20 format. So a lot of world records being created by our Nepalese players. So it's a good sign. So now our state, our government also needs to, pay due attention and invest immensely for the development of cricket in our country, the infrastructure, the facilities. The government should provide to the players. The players doing a wonderful job, bringing glory and name to our country at the time when our country is being known all over the world to Mount Everest. This time batsman playing up patiently, that's a biggie. He got the elevation and the distance as well. Nicely timed that one. 6 runs. So score moves up to now 38 runs on the board. So I was talking about our players bringing glory through the sporting activities. So I was talking about at a time when our country is known by Mount Everest and Lord Gautam Buddha, Nepal, where the Lord Gautam Buddha was born. Now, cricket has played a role through our players making waves all over the world. Sandeep Lamichhane, young sensation in the cricketing world, like spin bowler, traveling to all parts of the ground, playing in different franchise-based T20 cricket tournaments. That's a wide ball. We have a change in the bowling attack from the northern end. Jersey number 44.
Prasant Budal, Pratham Budal, I beg your pardon. Drives that one towards cover for 4 runs. Lovely stroke by Adit Subedi, the man in great form. Young, promising cricketer. Let me tell you, Adit Subedi has produced runs in every game he has played. His highest individual score has been 78 runs not out and lowest 18 runs. And currently he is batting at on 22 individual runs. Adit Subedi, the most consistent batsman of this tournament. Taken on the full and driving that one towards the long off region for a single. "44 runs on the board. This time beaten outside the Austin. Neeraj Yadav feeling for the ball. It's a very good start for Gyankunj school in this match. First wicket yielding 44 runs without losing a wicket. Let me tell you, it's a 30 overs game, ODI format game. Down the leg side, the ball running down towards the third man region. We have to wait for the umpire signal. Yes, no signal from the umpire, so it has come off the bat. 1 run in the count of the batsman, and 1 run will be added to the team's total. Score moves up to now 45 runs for no loss. Taken on the full, driving that one towards short mid-off region. There's a fielder, no run taken. Placing that one towards the cover region as the fielder was deep. Batsman has plenty of time to cross over for a single. Good running between the wickets by these two batsmen. 46 runs on the board without losing a wicket. Gyankunj school batting first after winning the toss. The first semi-final match of the school league cricket tournament, school level cricket tournament, under 16. All the players are under 16 years of age. Good platform for the youngsters to display their talent, as matches are being watched by senior most coaches of Nepal. Definitely through this tournament we will find new emerging cricketers, and if they are groomed properly, definitely this time playing that one towards the Tiptop region just for a single. Adit Subedi, he looks a compact batsman. He has in him the wide range of strokes. He's a good driver of the ball, puller, cutter. He can play the ball in all the areas. That makes a complete batsman. This time playing that one towards the deep cover region, just a single. So as a good batsman, you should be playing the shots to all parts of the ground. You need to have all the strokes: cut, hook, pull. Also, you need to be a good driver of the ball. This time chopping it away towards short headman, though not for run. And the sign of a good batsman is the batsman who can play the shot in the V shape towards the mid-off region, onside region, straight drives. That's a hallmark of a good batsman. Playing that one with a softer hand and threw for a cheeky single. 49 runs on the board. All over the world you can find the batsmen like Sachin Tendulkar, Brian Lara, Ricky Ponting, Kumar Sangakkara. End of the over, and currently we have Virat Kohli, the world #1 batsman, Steve Smith, the captain of Aussie side, who is under suspension owing to ball tampering issue. He, along with David Warner, serving suspension. Kate Williams, the captain of New Zealand side. England's Joe Root. These are some of the top class batsmen, top 5 batsmen of the world cricket at the moment. One can really learn from these world-class batsmen, watching them on television, the way they, go about their business, especially for the youngsters who want to, who have come to cricket. They need to learn a lot of things. They need to watch games. And they can always have their coach to tell them, to help them to hone their skills. "49 runs on the board. White ball, and that's 50 runs on the board for Gyankunj school. So as a bowler, as a competitive cricketer, you need to be on your toes all the time. You just can't become complacent. You need to, improve your game all the time. This time batsman playing for a cheeky single. You need to keep on improving your game all the time. Be committed, be dedicated. Have self-belief, work out your deficiencies, your shortcomings with your coach. Think about cricket, sleep about cricket. You need to be thinking about cricket all the time. Of course, you need to think about studies as well, because these youngsters, they have to, take their education also seriously, along with the sports. This is the best time, formative stage of the development of young man. This time batsman playing that one towards the whitish mid-on region just for a single. So it's a cool cricket for Gyankunj school, finding no problem whatsoever negotiating the bowling attack of Sainik school. Wide ball. There you can see the body language of the Sainik school. Their shoulders have dropped. They are in search of breakthrough.
which hasn't come yet, though the bowlers are trying their level best to break this partnership. However, these two batsmen playing confidently, playing the ball according to the merit of the ball. This time, playing that ball towards the third man region just for a single. So both these batsmen going about their business in a calm way. No hanky-panky business so far, no fancy shots being applied by these batsmen. Both these batsmen are playing the normal game of cricket, playing ball according to the merit. They are going about their business, going for ones and twos, and whenever they are getting opportunities, they are smashing the ball for boundaries as well. So this is the way how you play, ODI cricket, play a waiting game. Shorter format of the game. They say it's a slam bang cricket where you need to hit boundaries all the time. It's not the case. You can still score runs playing all, good cricketing shots. You can see Rohit Sharma of the Indian batsman, the way he goes about his business. He plays all the cricketing shots. It's not about, power game. It's more about a timing game. Five fielders on the offside. Ashish Kaur is the spin bowler. Jersey number 40, left arm spinner. Score at the moment, 56 runs on the board. So what we have heard, very soon we'll be having two-day cricket format match coming up. So it will be it's very good news to have a two-day format match coming up. Two-day format match will be held at TU Kirtipur. In the first week of March. That is a tentative date. The match will be played after the completion of DPL. This time batsman pulling it around that one towards the mid-wicket region. So our players will be busy all the while. At the moment, they are busy in UAE playing bilateral series against UAE. 3 ODI games. Nepal, they have already won the series, and currently they are there for the T20 series. It's a 1-all. The final match will be played tomorrow, and the winner will decide the winner. The winner will decide the winner of the T20 3-day series game. It's very good to see, we have cricket tournaments coming up frequently. It's very important. We need to have cricket tournaments at different levels whereby our players are kept busy. Even the youngsters will get chance. At a time, some of our national players, they are not aging. So tomorrow we need to have replacements, and so that we have to have a pool of cricketers, youngsters from we need to have a pool of cricketers from which we can, identify the talented players and groom them for the future games. Pratham Budal in search of first wicket in this game. 60 runs on the board for Gyankunj school.
trying to whack it away towards the mid-wicket region, making no contact with the ball whatsoever. Right here, Lightpool district, the weather is pleasant, clear sky, sun shining at its glory. It's becoming hotter and hotter here. "61 runs on the board for Gyankunj school. This time playing that one quietly towards the square region for a single. Good running between the wickets by these two batsmen. Keep the scoreboard ticking. That's the key. Good partnership building up between these two batsmen. It's already worth 62 runs on the board without losing a wicket. Aditya Subedi, jersey number 81, and Neeraj Yadav, jersey number 18. This time, Adit driving that ball towards the whitish mid-down region for a single. It seems these two batsmen have been playing quite often. That's the reason why they have good understanding. Short of that ball this time, pulling it away towards the square region for 4 runs. Loosener from Pratham Budal, and the batsman Neeraj Yadav was quick to pounce upon it, and with a horizontal bat pulling it away for 4 runs. 67 runs on the board for no loss. Problems for Sainik school. They need to get a breakthrough. They are trying their level best, but their bowlers haven't been able to break this partnership. And these two batsmen have settled down, going about their business in a calm and usual manner, finding no problem whatsoever negotiating the bowling attack. Drives that one firmly, awkward bounce towards the mid-off region, and the batsman now through for single. Adit Subedi is on strike now. Playing that one towards the mid-on region for a single. Sooner or later, Army School will have to bring about novel changes in the strategy, in the tactics. They just can't let these batsmen score runs the way they are doing at the moment. You got to be positive. You can see the shoulders dropping of Army School, of Sainik School. They are badly in search of a breakthrough. Let me tell you, league matches were of T20 format, and this semi-final match and the final match will be played in ODI format with different in comparison to T20 format. In T20 format, you have 1 power play, whereas in the ODI format, you have 3 power plays. Once again, it will be Ashish Kumar, the young left-arm spin bowler, jersey number 40. And in this tournament, we have seen boys of young age, around 8 years, players participating in this tournament. Definitely, it's a big platform for them, playing along with some senior players as well. Under 16 cricket tournament. And the teams who are knocked out from this tournament they can always take the consolation that they have got the chance to play in such a big tournament. What they can do, they can go back home and watch the video footages of their games, and they need to identify, find out the mistakes they committed so that they can improve upon their game quality and bring about changes in the game and perform better in the coming tournaments. This is just the beginning, let me tell you. More such school level cricket tournaments will be coming up, and definitely different schools, cricket academies might be thinking of organizing cricket tournaments in the coming days. The ball ballooning up in that, chance of a catch, taken. So finally, Ashish Kumar providing a breakthrough. Batsman to be dismissed, Neeraj Yadav for 18. I beg your pardon, his jersey number is 18. Neeraj Yadav dismissed for valuable 23 runs, coming off 38 balls. Dismissed by Ashish Kumar. The new batsman in is Nishay Thapa. I beg your pardon, Nishay Thapa was a catcher. And it was a regulation catch for Nishay Thapa. So now we have a new batsman at the center, Aditya Subedi. Let me tell you, Adit Subedi and Aditya Subedi, both are brothers. We see a lot of combination of brothers in international games as well. Earlier we used to have, I'm talking about 70s, 80s, Greg Chappell, Trevor Chappell and Chappell. Then we had Mark Waugh, Steve Waugh. They were twin brothers. And currently in Australia we have Sean Marsh and Mitchell Marsh. And these Subedi brothers, left-hander and right-hander combination. On strike we have Adit Subedi, since the batsman crossed over while the catch was taken. Onto the back foot and playing that one towards the point region. Wanted a single since the ball had gone straight to the fielder's hands. There was no chance of a run. So 70 runs on the board. 15 overs have been completed for loss of 1 wicket. The batsman to be dismissed so far in the innings of Gyankunj School, Neeraj Yadav, out for 23 runs. Nishay Thapa was a catcher, and Ashish Kumar was the bowler who got rid of Neeraj Yadav. So Pratham will continue. Jawab Jang Malla, the captain of Army School, doing the wicket keeping. There you can see now. Now left-hander Aditya Subedi. Let me tell you, both these batsmen are brothers. Driving that one, and the batsman now through for a cheeky single. Good running between the wickets. Since they are brothers, they have good understanding between each other. So when you take cheeky singles, it's very important that you need to have good understanding between both the batsmen. Since they are brothers, definitely they have good understanding. They spend a lot of time together. So any particular thing, like say when you have a combination of two people doing a job, if you have a good understanding between two guys, then things work out, in a great way. Aditya is a good bowler as well, so he is an all-rounder. Driving that one towards the cover region, and the batsmen are through for second run as well. Once again, good running between the wickets by these two batsmen. He ran as soon as he played the ball. There was no hesitation at all. So in shorter version of the game of cricket, you need to have good running between the wickets. Keep the scoreboard ticking. That's also one of the key factors in terms of scoring runs in shorter version of the game of cricket. As a batsman, you need to be looking to score off always. Need to be positive. This time batsman playing upishly, but at a shy, and that's a direct throw. What a fielding. Aditya Subedi is the batsman to be dismissed. Wonderful fielding. Nishal was the fielder. Nishal Tamang was the fielder who, from long region, had a direct push at the last striker's end. So second wicket to fall in quick succession for Gyankunj school. Aditya run out. 2 wickets have fallen. So, in cricket, run out is one of the ways that is the most frustrating way a batsman gets out. So now we have Sujal Shilpakar, the captain, at the crease. "73 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Gyankunj school batting first after winning the toss. At the center we have now Adit Subedi, the most consistent batsman of this tournament, leading scorer. And his captain Sujal Shilpakar has just joined him. 73 runs on the board. Ashish Kumar once again. Cutting that one away towards the point region just for a single. So Adit Subedi playing a sheet anchor role. And he has got a good start. So now he should be looking to convert it into a bigger one. He has the ability of staying at the wicket and play great knock. This time, a faster delivery, batsman playing onto the back foot, beating all ends up. Instead of playing onto the front foot, batsman played that one onto the back foot. That was the reason why he was beaten. And
bowled him. That's a lovely delivery this time. Sujal Shilpakar had no answer to that beautiful delivery. Pitched on the off middle stump. Third wicket to fall. Second wicket for Ashish Kumar. Sujal Shilpakar bowled. Captain Sujal Shilpakar bowled without troubling the scorer. He was out for duck. So far, 3 batsmen to be dismissed in the innings of Gyankunj school. First to go was Niraj Yadav, who contributed 18 runs. He was caught by Nishit Thapa off the bowling of Ashish Kumar. Next to go was Aditya Subedi, who was run out for 1 run. Appealing for LBW and is being dismissed. Given LBW. So 4th wicket to fall. 3rd wicket for Ashish Kumar. Lovely delivery. Beating the batsman all ends up. So he is on a hat-trick. So this is what happens usually, when you have a good partnership and all of a sudden the partnership breaks and wickets fall in quick succession. We have seen this happens quite often. So same thing is happening here as well. Rajan GC is a new batsman at the crease. Tall fellow, this time driving that one towards short extra cover region for a single. He opens his account. Still, Adit Subedi very much at the crease. 75 runs on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. After the fall of first wicket, 3 wickets falling in quick succession. He plays that one towards the deep cover region. Good fielding at the boundary region. Pulling back the ball. Few yards inside the boundary region. 2 runs for Rajan GC, the new batsman at the crease. He has joined his senior partner Adit Subedi, who has been batting there right from the beginning. Caught behind and is given out. So 5th wicket to fall for Gyankunj school. That was a lovely delivery, pitched on
off stump and moving a bit away, and the batsman was drawn onto the front foot trying to play a drive shot at the ball, licking his outside edge of the blade and straight into the hands of wicketkeeper Jawaf Jang Malla, the captain. So fifth wicket to fall at the total of 77 runs on the board for Gyankunj School. So now you can see Sainik School making their comeback in this game.
So finally, Pratham Budal taking a wicket. 5 wickets have fallen. 3 wickets in the name of Ashish Kumar and a wicket in the name of Pratham Budal, and 1 batsman was run out.
Driving that one, the new batsman of the crease is Saras Khatri. He has the best bowling performance of this tournament. Outside the off stump, Saras Khatri's best bowling performance coming against Virat School. 4 overs, 2 maiden, 10 runs, 5 wickets. Super bowling performance against Virat School. In the league stage, he performed playing that one towards the backward pond region. There's a fielder and the batsman now through for a run. 78 runs on the board now for Gyankunj School. End of the over. First wicket falling at the score of 70. And now the total is 78, and they have lost 5 wickets. So wickets falling in quick succession. Once again, it will be Ashish Kumar.
Well, toss ball, driving that one upishly towards the deep extra cover region, and the ball will find the boundary. Yes, it is. Though there was a valiant attempt by the fielder Arjun Thamang, but the ball beating him, crossing towards the fence for 4 runs. Beg your pardon, initial Thamang was the fielder, just number 45. Tantalizing ball, enticing the batsman to have a go at him. What a deceptive bowler, Ashish Kumar. Once again, the flat hit delivery. That's a tantalizing line he's bowling at the moment. With 3 wickets in his account, he is feeling very confident and not scared to bowl flat hit deliveries. This time, cutting it away, though not for a run. Saras Khatri and Adit Subedi at the crease for Gyankunj School. Those of you who have just tuned on to Devi Bas Live, the current information from this venue is This is the first semi-final match of School League Cricket Tournament going on between Sainik School versus Gyankunj School. Gyankunj School winning the toss and electing to bat first. They are now 83 runs on the board for a loss of 5 wickets. Wanted to run, chance of a run out, direct hit and batsman is run out. 1 second, it's wonderful fielding. Srijan Gurung was the fielder at the mid-on region. Twice we have seen direct hit resulting in run out. That's a wonderful fielding. So this is the importance of fielding. Today the ground fielding has been absolutely brilliant by Sainik School in this match, effecting 2 run-outs. Soros contributing 6 runs, coming off 9 balls, and is back to the pavilion. Drives that one towards the extra cover region for 4 runs. Lovely stroke. Suraj Pandey is a new batsman at the crease. That ball came sharply and the batsman had to play that shot hurriedly. Suraj Pandey, so he needs to shine like a sun at the moment. Sun shining at its glory here at Pulchok Engineering Campus cricket ground. Drives at one. Good start by the bowler himself, stopping the ball with his one hand, denying the batsman from taking a run. 87 runs on the board. He plays that one officially towards the mid-on region. One bounce to the fielder. Had a shot directly at the stance, but batsman was within the crease. These fielders are just amazing. The way they are hitting the stumps, it seems they have put into a lot of practice, because these kinds of things you won't see usually. For these things to happen, you need to keep practicing all the while. So it means they have done their homework very well. Slower one this time. And batsman playing that one towards the mid-wicket region. So Pratham Budal using his brain as well, mixing his deliveries with slower stuff as well, trying to confuse the batsman. Once again slow one this time, picking up beautifully and playing out officially taken this time, running towards long on region, and the mid-wicket fielder taking a good catch. So Suraj Pandey departs. Second wicket for Pratham Budal in this match. 89 runs on the board. Arjun Thamang was the fielder who took that running catch. Wonderful catch taken. Suraj Pandey trying to hike the ball over the long on region. He got the elevation but not the distance. And Arjun Thamang had plenty of time to run and take that catch. 5 runs of 5 balls, Suraj Pandey. Still, let me tell you, Adit Subedi very much at the crease. So he will have to stay till the end. If Gyankunj wants to build up a good total in this match. Krish Karki is a new bowler. He was the man of the match in yesterday's game, so he is in great form. Bowled him to the very first delivery. He bowled. Vivek Shah was the batsman who was bowled by Krish Karki. So Vivek Shah was facing the first ball and Krish Karki was bowling the first ball. Vivek Shah bowled to the very first ball bowled by Krish Karki. So now 8 wickets have fallen so far in the innings of Gyankunj school. Given out LBW onto the back foot this time. Krish Karki striking with another wicket in this. Sanup Timal Sinha was the batsman to be dismissed. So now Gyankunj school last batsman Sumit is the last batsman. Sumit Luitel is the batsman approaching towards the center. Adit Subedi still very much at the crease. He is a lone battler for his side in this game. Playing that one towards Selimidov. The ball ballooning up, but the ball dropping in the no man's land. Just a single. So now we have Adit Subedi. What he will do now? This is, I think this is the 2 balls remaining in this game. In this over, in fact. Playing that one towards the mid-on region for a single. That's the end of his over. Very successful over in which he picked up 2 wickets. 91 runs on the board after 21 overs. Still 9 overs remaining. So what will be the tactics of Adit Subedi? He is a lone battler for his side. Apart from Neeraj Yadav, none of the batsmen could stay at the wicket and contribute with the bat. He is still very much at the crease, Adit Subedi. Srijan Gurung coming back on the second spell of his bowling, operating from the northern end, the right arm over the wicket. Well spread outfield, we have 1/3 man, point, short covers, deep mid-off, long on, mid wicket, square leg, fine leg. Here we go. Plays that one towards the cover region, one bounce to the fielder, and the batsman now threw for a single. Good throw from the deep. He has strong arms. The fielder had covers region, Krish Karki. In today's game, Sainik school, their fielding has been brilliant. Playing in an unusual way, exposing his stumps. There you can see now his senior partner Adit Subedi providing some advice, piece of advice. 92 runs on the board. Some problem with the bowler's run up. Srijan Gurung, jersey number 64, operating from the northern end. On strike, Sumit Lutel, last batsman for Gyankunj school. He drives that one, but straight to the fielder, and a charge this time. Fielder missing. So this is the first time fielder missing to hit the stumps. Before this, twice they run out the batsman with direct hit. Had this time been again a direct hit, batsman would have been run out. So now here we have Adit Subedi on strike. Slower ball this time, picking up beautifully and smashing that one towards the mid-wicket region for 4 runs. He moves on to now 44 valuable runs. Coming at a crucial time. Last wicket, last pair of the wicket. So what he will do, he will try to keep the strike most of the time and shield his partner. 44 runs for him. Playing that one towards the backward point region, and the ball is crossing towards the fence for another boundary. So 2 consecutive boundaries this time, finding room outside the off-stump and just playing that one, beating the fielder at backward point region. The fielder was a bit late while bending, and the ball just passing in front of him towards the fence for 4 runs. Adit Subedi moves on to now 48 runs. On the brink of another half century in this tournament. Down the leg side, trying to flick it away. Ball hitting his pads and running down towards the fine leg. That's a leg by signal by umpire Rabindra Gupta. The 1 run in the team's total. There you can see at the center both the batsmen having conversation. And Adit Subedi is batting on now 48 runs. Swashbuckling innings, let me tell you. Apart from Neeraj Yadav, his opening partner, none of the batsmen could stay the wicket. At one stage there was 70 runs for no loss, but all of a sudden after the fall of first wicket at a total of 70, there was succession of wickets falling at regular intervals. 102 is the total. Krish Karki, the man of the match in the earlier match. On strike we have Adit Subedi. Taken on the field, driving that one towards the long origin. That's 4, and that's half century as well for Adit Subedi. Wonderful knock in crucial times. His second half century of this tournament. Still going great guns at the moment. Let me tell you, his job is not yet finished. Definitely he would love to stay the wicket and accumulate some more runs for the team's cause. Wonderful knock. Outside the Ostrom this time, Krish Karki, so far 2 wickets in his account. Jersey number 17, Krish Karki. Adit Subedi on strike. Trying for a mighty heave. And the ball is running towards the third man boundary region for 4 runs. 4 runs in the form of bye. The ball hitting the billboard at the third man region. Playing up pitch this one, and the ball running towards the third man region, but this time there's a fielder. There was a single, but Adit Subedi didn't go for the run. He wants to shield his partner. Taken on the full, driving that one towards the mid-wicket region. There's a fielder, just a single. There you can see conversation going on between both the batsmen. Adit Subedi completing his half century. That ball keeping low, end of the over. So on strike will be Adit Subedi. Good combination at the moment. Bat number 1 batting along with bat number 11. Rarely do we see such combination, the one in a match. Bat number 1 and bat number 11 batting together. Last wicket at the crease for Gyankunj school. It's a Nelson score at the moment. 1-1 for the loss of 9 wickets. Playing up pitch at 1. There was a single, but he is not interested. Probably he wants to protect his partner. He wants to have most of the strike at this stage of the game, and correctly so. Nicking and the ball running towards the third man region for 4 runs, 4 lucky runs I would say. There was no slip fielder this time. Adit Subedi getting 4 runs. Streaky shot though. 1-1-5. Captain of Gyankunj, Jawaf Jangmalla, would love to see Adit Subedi to stay some more time at the crease. Playing down officially, chance of a catch. Taken, that's the end of it. So Adit Subedi departs, that's the end of the innings of Gyankunj School. Innings finishing at 1-1-5. There you can see in action replay the way Adit Subedi got out, trying to hike the ball out of the ground, just ballooning up, and the wicketkeeper had plenty of time to judge the catch. And the wicketkeeper hit it with a pair of gloves, made no mistake. Adit Subedi played a gem of an innings for his team's cause. He batted for 100 minutes, which means he occupied the crease for 100 minutes. So Gyankunj innings folded at So as a short recap of this match early in the morning, the Gyankunj school winning the toss and batting first, and there was a good partnership for the first wicket between Adit Subedi and Niraj Yadav. They put on 70 runs, but once Niraj Yadav's wicket fall, there was a quick succession of falling wickets, and eventually Gyankunj finishing at 115 runs in 23.3 overs. Adit Subedi contributing 57 valuable runs, coming in 71 balls with the help of 6 exquisite boundaries. And next contributor from the bat was his partner Niraj Yadav, who contributed 18 runs in 23 balls. Apart from that, none of the other batsmen could produce runs from the bat. And as for the bowling analysis for the Sainik school, Ashish Kumar picking up 3 wickets, followed with Pratham Budal 2 wickets, and Krish Karki 2 wickets. Some good fielding and bowling from Sainik school, and eventually Gyankunj school holding up at 115 runs in 23.3 overs. So we take a short break, and when we come back, we will see the innings of Sainik school. They will be chasing a target of 115 runs. In fact, 116 runs to win the game in 30 overs. And whether they can do or not, we shall see in a few moments from now on. Thank you.